happy. Ends up resulting in a punishing situation, but now the 4-man dive opportunity in the top side. No flash on that Shen. Means escape is going to be a tall order. Piercing arrow finds him a little bit. Can they make this dive work out? There comes your equalizer. Here comes your first blood. Going the way of Lyra.
Very little, if any, turret damage on the bot lane turret from EnVy. So this was not even a trade. This is just a straight up win, but they're looking for Apollo.
Curtain call going to be opened up. Apollo in some trouble. Fourth shot finds him. Deadly first going to be marking Hakuo. Rainover's able to find one. There comes number 2. Liquid respond.
That amount of farm is not a big deal.
Speaking of 4-man plays onto turrets, bottom lane going to be the call. Ninja in some trouble, can't bounce quite over the wall. Bullets coming through. The last one's got him. Piglet gets the shot. Lyra tunnels right into 3 waiting members of Team Liquid. Curtain call opens up. Second bullet hits the mark.
Has the ultimate.
Fourth. There comes your ultimate. Equalizer's going to be down. Matt destroyed as the Rockets continue to fly into Team Liquid players. They get themselves out with only 1 loss, but that's the power of the mid-game rumble.
Genalt still is available.
Good job forcing the flash away from Hakuo. Ninja going to be soaking some damage. Stand united under Golden Glue. Ninja almost killed. Lorlo makes it happen. That's going to be 1 going the way of Team Liquid.
Here's
Right
Seraph.
down to half HP. Seraph is here looking to keep his team protected long enough to maybe secure this Drake. Scuttle Crab is taken first. Drake down to about 1,500. Rainover's hanging around. Lyra's hanging around. Who's going to get it? That's going to be your question. Rainover taken low. Lyra's still there. Rainover's going to be the target. They've got him. Apollo with the final shot as Piglet's going to be forced to flash out. More damage poured in. Piercing arrow pierces his heart. And Hakuo's got the kill onto Piglet at the end of the day. Golden Glue also grabbing one onto Lyra.
His passive helps him out as well. He's going to get those shields, but TL looking again at Apollo.
Curtain call opened up. 2 shots find Apollo. Third would have done it too as the ulti comes in. Rainover looking to make a move. There's your taunt. Apollo locked down and beaten up.
Here comes Seraph.
There's number 1. Seraph looking to make the ulti happen. Rainover's going to be the counter kill at the start if they can find him. Equalizer down into the mid lane as the retreat from Team Liquid is out in full force. They don't want to be hanging around any longer. 1 for 1. And lose Barons or lose massive team fights into huge momentum shifts. And they got to be careful to not let it happen here as Ninja's going to be jumped on. There comes your ulti into your kill. Rainover going to be kept alive too. They got the kill, they got the turret, and right as we're talking about mid-game disasters, EnVy has things shift against them. Matt going to be forced to run away as EnVy invades the Liquid jungle. Randuin's going to be popped. Ninja jumping forward, looking to make this happen. Stand united, keeps Matt alive. Curtain call going to be opened up too. Hakuo soaking all 4 bullets, almost flashing away from number 4. Rainover looking to make the move into the back line. Jumping on top of these guys. Lorlo drops Spirit's Refuge. Trying to keep everybody nice and tanked up. Golden Glue's going to be shot down in the back line. A double kill for Ninja. Lorlo now stranded in the middle of EnVy Island, and he is not going to be getting out alive today. Apollo grabs it. 4 for 1. But now with Baron secured, EnVy sitting in a pretty nice spot for themselves. Piglet going to be knocked up, but Lyra's taking a lot of lockdown and retaliation. Flashing himself away. Curtain call is going to be opened up. Lyra soaking way too much damage. 1 more bullet. They're doing it. Equalizer into the back line. Golden Glue having to run away from this one. It's 1 for 1. Lyra for Rainover. Junglers are out of the picture. EnVy still has Baron. They've still got health bars, and they still got the push.
Oh, that was a big rocket.
For something. Equalizer going to be big too. Seraph on the flank, exhausted in the middle. Going to be in some trouble if he's not careful. Zhonya's to dodge the shockwave. Only going to be finding Lyra with that one, and Piglet is in the wrong place. Lorlo dashing himself away. Liquid in full retreat. Guardian Angel's going to be popped. Flame spitters and piercing arrows. Oh my, Ninja grabbing the killing spree. 2 dead on the side of Liquid, and EnVy's got their fight.
Yeah, they are looking really good here. That was a great turn, a great fight. Piglet not able to get much of anything from that curtain call, and he's kind of going all in on it with this build, with that armor pen build. EnVy will move right back to Baron. 2 are down. This should be their Baron, barring an absolute disaster. And it looks like Liquid will not even check into it.
Meanwhile, Ninja looking to go for the solo kill onto Golden Glue. Kapow!
That damage coming up from Corki. He has the IE, the rapid fire, the spell pen even complete. And he just deleted Golden Glue.
As Liquid just can't find the opportunity to go in safely. Lorlo's going to be shielded. Rainover looking for some kind of a flank. Ninja's going to be taunted up. Redemption comes down. Ninja back over the wall. Going to be taken down, though. 1 for 1 so far. Rainover's in the dirt. That's going to be 2 more. Liquid is done for. Hakuo zoning Golden Glue away. It's a 3-for-1. Lorlo and Golden Glue have got to pull off some kind of a miracle today, as EnVy is not willing to give them the opportunity. Nexus turret's under fire. Number 1 is out of here. Number 2 gonna be turned to next, as Lyra's looking to make the dive onto Golden Glue. He's got him. And there is just no chance for Lorlo to stop this. EnVy takes game 1. Game 1 showed us that EnVy does know how to successfully execute the one-tank composition. Now they've just got to do it a second time, show that it's all skill, no luck involved, as we're on to Summoner's Rift for the second time in this series.
Lyra working his way down to bot as Reignover showing up top, and this is no ward for Seraph. He's in trouble.
Reignover popping the ghost. Seraph's going to be caught out, looking to get himself away if he can. Wants to flash over the wall. The Axe will read the pathing. Seraph still trying to get away, but it's going to be Lyra finding the gank in the bottom side for first blood. Seraph's still going to fall across the map, but the race goes to EnVy. As Seraph's going to be TPing into the fight, Piglet going to be finding himself caught out. Stand United is there, but the damage is way too strong. They got him easy. Reignover trying to find Apollo here. No mana at all on the EnVy AD carry. Going to be finding himself just alone and completely out of options. Ties the game up nice and easy, 2-2. Health bar is being dangerously low on both sides.
Yeah, this is definitely risky here. Piglet still has his flash, no summoners on Apollo, and Hakuo has both of his summoners here. They're looking to set up a dive top as that turret is very low. Lorlo has to back off. Will he be able to get out? He just needs to run now, I think. But Reignover is coming up, so may decide to stay around and try to make a stand.
Reignover's hanging around. They want to try to burn this turret down if they can. Find the 2v2. There it goes. Ninja's there. Reignover going to be berserking onto him, and Ninja is cut down. Lorlo's going to be the trade. Reignover's still hanging around, but he's got to be careful. The burst is going to be big and real later. Shutdown goes over to Lyra, but another 1-for-1 comes out, as now Golden Glue and Seraph both almost completely out of mana. Golden Glue's got the red buff. Seraph going to be morphing right back into that ranged form, forces the flash out from Golden. 2 for 2.
So much of this damage. Oh, nice ultimate.
Big bullet time coming in. Apollo going to be forced back. Reignover popping the ghost. Here's your ulti. Ragnarok comes through. Piercing arrow. Make sure the money goes onto Piglet.
Nope, never mind. He's not going to go for the chase, but they do get that piercing arrow kill over onto Piglet, so nice job by them. And EnVy looking to respond right away. Golden Glue has no summoners.
Here comes your retaliatory kill. Shockwave doesn't even get fully cast by the time he dies.
There's action
and
everywhere.
Seraph is doing exactly what you were talking about, making sure he utilizes his 1v1 power to make this pick worthwhile. Popping the flash, going for the 1v1, and he's got it.
Really nice by Seraph, getting that advantage, gets the solo kill, gets the turret. And it's TL that make the early play. Very nice, but EnVy ends up getting more back.
Means they're going to be that much better at rotating back and forth between these lanes and keeping this pressure on.
And a lot of it really is just about the fact that EnVy's plan is pushing the pace and getting gold leads in the early game. Oh god, his Seraph is definitely done so. Oh, Gold Glue.
Not the best possible spot, but the piercing arrow comes in to make sure that Reignover doesn't end up going down with him. Meanwhile, it's going to be Ninja finding the bottom lane tier 2 as the trade for that. Tall order to have to run yourself into that. Even if you're Reignover and you got that CC immunity, who's coming with you? Seraph going to be caught out, trying to return the damage onto Reignover. Spirit's Refuge going to be blocking some of that damage, and they've got another freebie.
We'll see how well he's going to be able to handle this. He has the completed Bloodthirster now. He wants to fight.
Might be able to make this happen. Got to be careful, though. Knocks away the taunt. Very well done. Still can't turn it around, though. 1 versus 2 is just too tall of an order, as Ninja is calling the rest of the team to go for this Baron. Package delivery going to be used for just that.
Do this.
Hakuo trying to keep the rest of them away. This could be the EnVy 20-something minute Baron throw that happens too often, but it is secured, and EnVy makes another Seraph sacrifice worth it.
Yeah, really good zoning there by Hakuo, slowing down the team, and TL, they were scared to fully commit into that. They weren't able to get there in time, and now, finally, EnVy gets something off of the Seraph pressure, so sure, he goes down, but trading a Baron is so worth it for that. TL is pushing mid here now. Look at Ninja, though. Ninja's way far up.
Ninja hanging around on that top side, continually threatening onto that inhibitor. Mid lane tier 1's going to be taken down. Lorlo looking to collapse onto Ninja, punish him here.
That turret's gone.
Inhibitor turret is out of there, and Lorlo is just too late to do anything about it.
If they could stop backs, Ninja could theoretically stay around. They do not know where the team is, though, so they will have to call that off.
Lyra not going to be finding anybody just yet. Decides to go for the Drake instead. All of EnVy, well, 3/5 of EnVy going to be heading towards that Drake pit, grabbing that one for themselves. This is Drake number 3, and it's going to be taken just in time for number 4 to be yet another elemental.
So they have the possibility of picking up 4 of those dragons, and you know, one of the really good things about having a po-comp is how effective it is with the true damage burn from Elder Dragon, because often we do talk about, you know, Jace kind of falling off later in the game against some of these tanks and against some of these team fight compositions, but that's not really true if you can pick up an Elder and use that as a way to kind of close out the game, just because the amount of poke and damage you can put out becomes pretty overwhelming.
Split push continues, though. We're going to be seeing this till the sun goes down on this game. Seraph and Ninja just setting up shop in these side lanes. Now that they've got that Baron buff available as well onto Ninja, it's going to be that much scarier.
It's way scarier. Plus the fact that the inhibitor turret was already cracked means Lorlo has no real line of defense here. And sure, him and Rainover took down Seraph a couple times in a row, but he's still going to get probably wrecked pretty hard in the actual 1v1. If he has to go up against the Jace. So, you know, they're going to have to make a call here. What can they actually get done? Because it's the EnVy squad moving up mid lane. They're going to be able to siege up this outer. Ninja's moving down to the bot side, and Jace is already arriving at that base.
Tier 2 is gone. Piercing Arrow finds its way onto Apollo on the way out, but the world is slowly shrinking in terms of what Team Liquid is in control of. The map is just getting smaller and smaller as the ward line extends further and deeper into their territory.
Exactly, so they get the outer turret, they're putting on pressure on multiple sides. Basically the challenge here is EnVy wants to draw multiple people to Seraph without him dying, and as soon as multiple people go up there, they press on other sides. So you have 2 people trying to answer Ninja, you have 3 people in the mid lane, and you can't possibly have enough people to deal with Seraph on the top side as well, so now he can start to get aggressive, and you try to close in from all sides and really exploit your opponent's movements.
That not dying part is the trick, though. Seraph currently on 3 and 4 because of how many times they have focused on collapsing onto him and punishing that split push. Ninja, the Trinity Force damage, we've talked about it already, Azale. It just does so much work on these inhibitor turrets. That one is down. Rainover going to be forced to run away. Still has Ghost, still has ultimate. Top lane inhibitor falls, and EnVy is just slowly and methodically dismantling their opponents.
They really are, and it's very impressive. This is not the way you think of a low-tier team.
No!
You know, generally teams who are towards the bottom of the standings, when they win, it's because they snowballed leads. They fought well. They were really scrappy. This is like a clean macro game. They're moving around the map. They're out-rotating their opponents who have the Shen. And they're looking to triple inhib here. They could just end the game.
This is so clean. All 3 inhibitors down without a fight from their opponents.
Jeez.
Like, this is blowing my mind right now. EnVy is set for a victory in game number 2 with an 11,500 gold lead, 30 minutes in after taking all inhibitors with not 1 drop of blood of their own going on the ground.
You also have to question Liquid, though, as far as not committing to a fight. I mean, where do you see the victory coming from now? With 3 inhibitors down, you know, Elder Dragon, etc., going to be on the table within the next handful of minutes. They don't even need to go for that, though. They can just push in the same way. There's going to be double Supermans on all sides. You just push in from multiple angles, and it's going to slowly be EnVy closing in and probably finishing out the game. I'm surprised that Liquid didn't try to commit to a fight. Yes, it would have been desperation. Yes, it would have been tough to pull off. But is that not a higher chance to win than it is to just give up all your inhibs for free? Like, how do you win from here, realistically? The only thing I can think of is essentially hoping your opponents make like colossal mistakes. And it has to be more than just one colossal mistake. It has to be like mistake after mistake after mistake at this point.
It's literally going single file into the enemy base and killing yourselves for free. That's
probably a couple times in a row.
Yeah, that's practically what you're waiting on right now if you're Liquid. Ninja's got the package, though. Matt almost getting himself killed just like that.
There's
as Rainover's going into the backline. They got Lorlo there, too, looking to make one last stand. Apollo's going to be bursted down. Rainover might just be number 2, though. Shut down. 1 for 1 so far. Seraph in the enemy base, not finding that shock blast onto Mac. Would have killed him if he did. Piglet going to be forced to flash. More damage heading your way. Shut down! EnVy have got their fight. Triple kill for the mid laner. And Team EnVy has done it, Azale. They have found their first win.
They get their first win, and what a way to finish it off. Ninja putting the exclamation point on the game with a clean triple kill.
EnVy, I am proud of you guys, man. That is how you make a statement. Such a clean game.